Hi class, now let's go to syllabus. So we're going to select the syllabus link in the class. We're going to go to the syllabus and we're going to take a look at that. When you come into this site, you'll see a welcome message from me. Feel free to take a minute and to look through that. It kind of gives you an overview of the course. I'm also providing a semester at a glance. This is for people who like to plan ahead, and you'll have the whole entire course in one view on one page. And then you can also use the course summary. The course summary will be very helpful because as you scroll down, it'll show all of your assignments as well. And I also think it includes your Zoom meetings if you ever schedule any of those with me. So let's take a look at the syllabus. If you select this icon, it will pull up the syllabus inside the class, and let's take a minute and go over this. I'm not going to read the entire thing. We don't have time, and I'm trying to keep these videos short because I understand attention span. So let's take a minute and just look over. I have mentioned that this is an online course. Everything will be strictly through Canvas. I'm giving you a course description, some of the things that we'll be covering this semester. You will need a textbook. But let me go ahead and tell you, you will need the 6th edition. I sent out a syllabus earlier in this, a few days ago with the 5th edition, and I've corrected that, but you will need the 6th edition if you purchase it outside of the course. Let me suggest, student, that you utilize the ebook link that I've provided for you under modules. We'll go there in a minute and I'll show you how to get there. Let me encourage you to utilize the ebook. It will be your most economical option. You don't have to purchase a textbook. If you want a textbook, UAB has a textbook that comes with the access code for Inquisitive. If you haven't already purchased the textbook, let me go ahead and encourage you again to use the ebook. All students get a free 2-week trial to the ebook and any of the weekly assignments that are pulled in from the textbook publisher. You can decide after you log in and register with Norton, and all students will have to register with Norton if you would like to use the ebook, and after the free 2-week trial you can purchase access at that time within the class, or if you've bought the textbook in the bookstore, then you can enter your access code at that time. Either way, you should try out the ebook instead of also purchasing the textbook. I understand some people need that hard copy in front of them, and that's fine if you need that. I'm just trying to save you a little money. But we'll take a look at that when we go to modules. I believe that the instructor and the student are partners in this learning experience. I really expect students to take an active role in seeking out knowledge and skills necessary for a successful outcome in this class. We're going to use a lot of methodologies and assignments to enhance the learning experience. I really want this to be a successful online learning experience for you, and you can have expectations from me to provide you with everything that you need to have a successful outcome for this course. I'm giving you some computer information here, class communication and responsibilities. Read over all of this. Again, you need to send me a message through Canvas inbox. Do not just send me an email from your email. Send me a message through Canvas inbox. I'm not in the class every day, and I don't expect you to be either, but you will need to figure out some sort of schedule for yourself and be in the class on a regular basis. I typically will respond within 24 hours. Normally, it's a lot sooner than that. Unless I'm out of town or something, and I'll give you notice if I'm not available. But on the weekends, I try not to work in my class on the weekends. And if you email me or send me a Canvas inbox at 2 in the morning, I'm not going to respond at that time. I do not keep student vampire hours. So send me a message if you need me, but I will respond promptly, but give me, a few minutes to get back in touch with you. Sometimes during the semester it gets very hectic. And I've given you some suggestions for success. First, you do need to plan on reading the chapters. You can't do well on quizzes and the assignments unless you read the chapter. And the most important thing that I can tell you about this class is you do not need to wait until the last minute of the last day to submit assignments or exams. I just can't stress this enough. If you have a computer problem, an internet problem, if you're sick, If your boyfriend breaks up with you or girlfriend breaks up with you, if your cat spills your Mountain Dew on the keyboard, if there's a tornado, there's always things that happen inevitably on Sunday night at 11 o'clock. So do yourself a favor and try to work ahead in the class, or at least complete your assignments ahead of time, and it will save you some problems later, I promise. Spend some time in the course each week. You need to create a schedule for yourself. If this were a live class, you would spend a few hours in the classroom and a few hours outside of the classroom doing your work, and it's the same thing here. So you need to create a schedule and stick to it this semester. You should probably prepare to spend 6 to 9 hours a week on this class. Some students say they get their work done a lot sooner than that, and some say it takes a little bit longer. I think after the first week of class, you will be able to figure out how long it's going to take you to complete the work and read the chapter and do the things that you need to do to have a successful online experience. I'm giving you a grading distribution format here. We will this semester be completing 2 discussions and 4 reflection writing assignments. So there's 6 writing assignments in all that will be due this semester. You'll have weekly chapter quizzes and weekly chapter inquisitive, and inquisitives are sort of a gaming type assignment. You can go in and out of it as many times as needed until you get all of the answers correct. So you'll see what that's about soon. I'm giving you directions here for all of the assignments, and I do want to point out that I use Turnitin. So if you make submissions within this class, it will run through Turnitin. So if you get a high Turnitin score, you need to edit it before you submit again. Yellow and red tabs are a big concern. So read this information about Turnitin. You have to give credit for other people's work. I've pulled in under module some information about citation. If you're using, quoting someone, you do need to give them proper credit. So take a look at this Turnitin information, and I think it'll be helpful. Canvas modules, getting started. I've given you detailed directions for chapter review quizzes. You can take, the first week I think I've got it set up to where you can take it 2 times to give you a chance to become familiar on how it works. But after the first week, you only get 1 try to take the chapter quiz by the due date, and it is timed. The inquisitives, on the other hand, you can go in and out as many times as necessary to complete the work. And I've given you information about what it is. There's also an assignment in modules to show you how to complete the inquisitives, and I've given you points just to show you how to do those assignments. They're not difficult. Once you work through the first one, I think you'll get the hang of it, and I think you'll enjoy it. Most students do enjoy those assignments. Detailed instructions on reflections, how to do a reflection, what is a reflection writing assignment. Same thing for discussions. Before you complete one of those type of assignments, you do need to read the directions on the syllabus, okay? Exams. I'm giving you lots of information about the exams. They will be given using Respondus Lockdown, browser, and webcam. I give you the times that they're opened and closed, and they're going to be 50 multiple choice or matching, and it is timed at 60 minutes. So take a look at all of this information about the exams. Take a look at all this information about Respondus Lockdown browser, and if you have any questions, let me know. I'll go over it again about a week or 2 before the exams are going to be due. I've given you some information about netiquette, how you should conduct yourself in an online environment, and then there's all sorts of policies from UAB that I've provided access to you about Title IX, attendance, DSS. I've pulled in the semester at a glance here, so at a glance you can look and see what's going to be due the very next week, and then information about UAB United Safe Entry to Campus. So all that sort of information is here. You probably have that with a lot of your other syllabus as well. Okay, I'm going to minimize that. And I understand the syllabus is lengthy, but please take the time to go through it and read through it. If you have a question, look and see if the answer is on the syllabus. I try to be proactive in answering questions before they're asked. So take a look at the syllabus, take a look at the semester at a glance, read my welcome message, and I think it'll be very helpful to you to get started in class. Now, class, I want you to go to modules, and we're going to go over modules, and I'll help you determine how to navigate your way through modules and the coursework in the class. Thanks.